So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
First down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Hey, what's that?
Here's a run. For the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, New England. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth can feel it.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the toss, they'll run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one from 39 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Eagles are back within 5.
Eagles 16.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On play action, here's May. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Here's May again. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. His second pitch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
47 on the play. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. A gain of 47 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5.
Eagles 23.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, boys. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake, here's May. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 31 yards.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, let's push it in here, baby. Hey, 5.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Second and 10.
Hey, here we go, throw it.
Throwing now is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
Hey, 5.
May to throw again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New England.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Up for his scoring hours to kick off for New England.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. He'll turn and hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Crazy. Your son. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Hey, let's punch it in. Great job. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
They'll go play action with May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's a run going left, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third and long.
Five. Hey, what's that?
To throw is May. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Five. Here goes that. Ready, what's that? Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and So far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Up the middle they go. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Here's Mahomes. He'll get that to Wilson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. On play action, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
9 yards to go.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
What's that?
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And penalty flags come in as it lines ends up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 25, here's second down and 7. In motion now, it's Collins. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 7. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up second and 1.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. That's taken in, and he will score. Game on. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. No problem there on the extra point, and the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7.
Eagles, 38.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now a give up the middle, finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On play action, here's May. A ball deep for the end zone. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up second and
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Let's push it in here, baby. Hey, Chip, hey, Jim Wright. Hey, 5. You there. You're on the ball.
Off the play fake, it's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is Hunt. What a throw. Touchdown, New England. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession. And I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and long for Mahomes. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Five.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
Good. Hey, what's up?
Now a run. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
To throw now. May. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Pats are able to extend the lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Mahomes on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for an Eagles first down. Throwing is Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here later.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
The 16-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. In motion now, it's Collins. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain. The ability to read and then react on this run, that was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take him down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
It's first down, and they'll run. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
May to throw on second down. Now, a deep shot for Allen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Eagles recover the football. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. So it's a win for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home, as we say so long from Foxborough.